Hello, everyone. My name is Maya Mitchell, and I am thrilled to introduce CPGenie. So, a lot of you may assume that Mrs. Fields bakes her own cookies. She doesn't. Inner Baked Foods does. And Arizona iced tea is actually brewed in New Jersey. This is how the majority of CPG works. A brand starts with an idea and then they go to a co-packer, which is a third-party manufacturer. They produce it and then it gets distributed to you. I've lived this system. This past summer at Sunbum, I was a product development intern. I worked in sun care innovation, FDA regulatory, and co-packer relations. I even built an automation tool to cut down manufacturing documentation from a 2-week workflow down to 2 minutes. The summer prior, I was fortunate enough to live in Vietnam. I was working for a furniture manufacturer. I was doing on-site factory visits, quality control, and performance analysis across major retailers like Costco and Walmart. Through this, I realized that this process is actually broken. Brands usually ideate blindly. They don't have real data, and so they really rely on guest-driven innovation. And their teams often work in silos across emails and spreadsheets. And finding a co-packer usually means parsing through manual directories, getting ghosted, or having to go back and forth for months just to solidify capabilities, certifications, MOQs, and timelines. Now, my solution is CPGenie, which is an AI-driven end-to-end product development platform. Here we go. All right, so CPGenie works like this. It generates trend-aligned concepts. It scores production feasibility based on co-packer capabilities, and it automates co-packer matching and all outreach. And this all brings teams internally and externally with the co-packers all into one shared workspace. And post-launch, it analyzes its performance to drive future innovation. Now, really, there is no other system that unites ideation, project management, and co-packer relations all into one platform. So CPGenie works on a B2B SaaS model with 2 tiers, first being professional at $12,000 per year, and then enterprise at $30,000 to $60,000. Now, why now? Well, software for CPG is a $24.7 billion market, serving the $1.5 trillion US CPG food and beverage market. That brings our TAM to over $1 billion. Furthermore, functional and better for you brands are growing 2 to 3 times the general CPG food and beverage market. And e-commerce is growing rapidly at 20 to 30%. So what does that mean? Innovation is more important now than ever, not just shelf space. We're already gaining interest from brands across CPG, from Chara Froyo all the way to Kula Skincare. So CPGenie has been proven to be the solution to help brands create smarter and launch faster. Thank you. Any questions? Yeah.
Talk about the pricing of those tiers.
Yeah, so the pricing is pretty lean. It's really aggressively priced. It's much lower than the competitors. The average is about 70,000, and being that our enterprise tier is ranging from 30 to 60,000, we really wanted to place ourselves at a very competitive rate, just so we can get those first 15 to 20 customers.
Yeah, 15 to 20 in play right now.
I have interest from 10 brands. They want to see something that is fully fleshed out before they obviously sign any contracts, but we have interest. Sorry?
Who's building your?
Currently I am a solo founder, but I am also working with another student who is a computer science major here who has much interest in building this with me.
So your customer then is the CPG who's looking for new products and looking for new innovation?
Correct. Right now, it is mainly serving the brand side. Of course, we want to integrate the co-packers as well. Right now, the MVP, again, all the features kind of serve the brand, so that's what we're targeting first. But in order to retain those co-packers onto the platform, future features involve inbound lead parsing, and rating those projects as they come in to see what would be most profitable for them.
We've gone to the food startup environment, there's a huge number of new brands.
Yeah.
Companies are purchasing as fast as they can.
Correct.
But the more those brands understand about the future of acquirer, the better. You can see investors in food startups being very interested in your data.
Yeah, that is actually one of our ways for sales that we're trying to target is Startup CPG, which is a CPG food and beverage accelerator, and they're well connected within the industry.
How do you scale revenue from like, you said $1 billion potential TAM, like you see this ever like $1 billion or like how do you like continue to grow product and
Yeah, like Startup CPG, I mean, the industry is really well connected. There's so many conferences that are being held. A lot of actually connecting with co-packers is all through word of mouth. It's really about who you know and being at the right place at the right time. So in order to really grow, I think it's going to be really dependent on really gaining those trust and those partnerships and letting kind of it naturally expand as it goes.